The main objective of this video is to present the wisdom and practices of yoga for healing and to show how you can heal yourself. The benefits attributed to these practices are based on the centuries-old yoga tradition. A considerable amount of modern medical research also suggests that correct and regular practice of yoga may help to prevent or cure many types of ailments and promote a happier and healthier living. Now I would like to present the 4 senior yoga students who will demonstrate these practices for you.
你好，我係陳玉琴。我哋將會示範一系列嘅瑜伽練習，希望可以幫到你醫治好你嘅身體，同埋調理好你嘅精神。喺某一啲瑜伽嘅練習，我哋做起嚟嘅時候，睇落好似好容易咁，但其實我哋練咗好多年㗎啦，所以對你嚟講，開頭可能會有啲困難。咁所以你哋做嘅時候咧，慢慢嚟，聽從下你哋身體嘅需要，同埋了解下你哋身體自己有啲咩限制。最好嘅咧，做嘅時候揀一啲比較容易啲嘅練習嚟做。當你練嘅時候，無論遇到任何嘅困難，千祈唔好灰心，唔好氣餒，慢慢做，慢慢學。祝你哋好運。
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम ललित कुमार लोहमोड़ है। मैं आपके सामने यह कहना चाहता हूँ कि इस वीडियो कैसेट में योगासन और क्रियाएं ये सब दी गई है। अगर आपको यह समझ में ना आए और आप इसको ना कर पाए तो आप निराश ना होना और एक अच्छी योगा टीचर के सामने उनकी मदद लेके यह सब करना। और हम चाहते हैं कि आप अच्छा महसूस करें, हम आपको प्रभावित नहीं कर रहे हैं और आप शांत रहे, आप स्वस्थ रहे, ये हमारी शुभकामना है। नमस्कार।
Hello, my name is Sarah Willis. We've put together a program of yoga techniques to best suit your needs and interests. The most important thing to remember as you proceed is to stay calm and not cause yourself any pain or strain. The purpose of yoga practice is to bring about greater health of both mind and body. So above all, make sure that you stay calm and happy. Start off with the more simple postures and then move on to the more difficult ones as you feel more comfortable with the practices. Good luck and good health.
Hello, my name is David Vanderveer. In practicing the techniques shown in this video, it is important to keep the awareness inward so that you can fully experience what you are doing. Yoga is union of body, mind, and inner self. I like to emphasize that the way we feel and the way we heal depends upon us as individuals. A calm, peaceful mind, a healthy diet, company of loving people, observing moments of silence daily, as well as a regular practice of yoga. All of this can greatly enhance the quality of one's life.
Get to know your body and its limitations. Never force, strain, or judge yourself. Slow down or stop if you feel sharp pain, exhaustion, dizziness, shortness of breath, or any other discomfort. Go at your own pace, beginning with the easier practices first, then to more challenging ones. Seek expert guidance if you are unsure or experience difficulty in any of the practices. You may have done or seen others do certain yoga practices somewhat differently than what is shown on this program. Yoga teachers often make certain adjustments to their practices and teachings, which do not significantly alter the benefits to be gained by new beginners. Do not practice yoga for 2 to 3 hours after meals. Make sure your stomach and bowels are empty. It is all right to drink a few sips of water before, but not during yoga practice. Avoid practicing yoga under direct sunlight. Always wear loose and comfortable clothes, preferably cotton, to allow unrestricted movement. Do not wear shoes, jewelry, watch, makeup, perfume, etc. Keep your awareness within in order to experience what you are doing. Do your yoga practice in a warm, quiet environment, preferably in the morning and in the same place. Keep yourself away from noise, distractions and interruptions during yoga practice. Keep bare feet, use a large thick towel or yoga mat, relax for 10 to 15 minutes after each session. Please review carefully the enclosed contraindications chart. Make your own list of practices in which you must apply caution. Depending upon the severity of your condition, you may need to avoid certain practices altogether. Consult your doctor. Okay, this is chair yoga for people who sit in chair all day long or work with computers. And there are a number of ways to relax, exercise yourself, stretch. You can do eye movements to start with. So rub the palms together, make it briskly, make it warm. Cup the eyes, good. Then bring the hands on the knees and blink 10-15 times. Blink fast, yeah. Okay, now stop blinking and focus randomly at different parts in space. Up, down. Okay, stop. And then bring the right index finger in front, then left index finger behind it, and switch from one to the other and to the point farther ahead on the wall. This is for improved focus. That's good. Bring it down and just gently raise the index fingers on the sides and move from right to left. Right. Then bring the hands on the knees and look to ceiling and floor, vertical viewing. Right. And then stop and diagonal viewing from your upper right hand corner to lower left hand corner diagonally few times. And stop and then upper left hand corner to lower right hand corner. And then stop and then rotational. So look at 12 o'clock and very slow, smooth circle to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and back to 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12 and close the eyes and do a gentle eye socket massage using the 3 fingers and gently rubbing around the eye socket, the bony area that protects the eyes. Just 2 circles. Good, and after this, rub your palms again and cup the eyes. Good. Now bring the hands on the knees and slightly raise the feet. Slightly raise the feet in front and without bending the ankle, bend the toes in and out a few times. And now without bending the toes, bend the ankles in and out. And stop that, then rotate the ankle out and then in. Good, stop that and extend and drop the legs a few times. And then drop the feet on the floor. Then neck bending up and down. So drop the head in front and up and tilt back, down, up, down, up, and then center. Now sideways to your right, left, right, left, right, and center. And then rotation clockwise. So drop the head in front, turn your chin to your right, make 2 circles. Good. And 2 circles in the opposite direction. Good. And center the head. And shoulder rotation. 1, keeping the hands on the knees. Make circle this way 3 times. And 3 times in the opposite direction. And then another method of shoulder rotation. Put your fingertips on the shoulders, join the elbows in front, up and out, make 3 circles. And after that, 3 circles in the opposite direction. Good. After that, bring the hands back on the knees. Then we'll do hip rotation. 1 is to keep the hands on the knees, bend forward, and whatever you can move around. 3 times this way and 3 times in the opposite direction. Okay, another method of hip rotation is to twist to your right, bring the right hand in the back and left hand on the right shoulder, and twist to your right and back. And release and twist to the other side. Okay, bring the hands back on the knees. Then fist clenching, slightly extend the arms out and open and close the fist faster. And make a tight fist, inhale. Exhale to open. Open the fist. Good. And then wrist bending. Keep the hands out in front, palms facing up. Make the fist bend up and down, up and down, up and down. And turn it over, palms facing down, up and down, up and down. And stop and then rotate out 3 times and 3 times in the opposite direction. And bring the hands back on the knees. Then hand movement, join the palms in front of the chest, up and down, up and down, up and down, and then pointing the fingers out, out, in, 3 times out, in, and point the fingers up again. Turn to your right and left, right, left, right, left, and rotate clockwise 3 times after that. Okay, 3 times, and 3 times in the opposite direction. After that, bring the hands back on the knees. And then half crescent, bring the hands overhead, join the palms overhead, and bend to your right. And hold, and straighten up, bend to your left. One more time, to your right and to your left, and center, and bring the hands on the knees. Next, you pretend you are going to do the cobra in seated position. So arch your back out and tilt your head up. And straighten up. Now bring the right knee close to your nose, right, and bring it down, and then left knee up close to your nose, and bring it down. And then bending forward, bring your nose to the right knee. And up, and to the left knee. And up. Now bring your left foot on the right knee and bend toward your left knee. Good. And up, and switch legs. Good. And up, and bring your hands back on the knees, and do spinal flex, stretch, extend the chest out and round the back, out. Do that 4 times. Good. Then partial Gomukhasana, cow face. So bring the right elbow up, drop the hand in the back, and try to clasp the fingers, stay upright. And release, and bring the hands back on the knees, and then switch to the other side. Bring the left elbow up. Good. And gently release. And see if you can bend forward and join the palms together, interlock the fingers like in double angle. Bring your hands toward the ceiling and hold. And come up. Good. Bring your hands back on the knees. And if nobody's looking, you can do the lion. So slightly bend forward, tilt your head up, and inhale, open the mouth and stick the tongue out. 2 more times. One more time. Good. Now relax the mouth. And lean back, relax, close the eyes. And gently scan the body from toes to the top of the head. And wherever you find any tension or blockages, mentally relax. We will allow about 1 minute to scan the body and relax.
Pranayama or breathing techniques enable the expansion and control of life force. Breath and mind have a two-way connection. Breath reflects the mental state, and altering the breath can change the state of mind and promote healing.
And after that, with the eyes closed, we'll move to breath awareness. So become aware of the breath. The temperature of the breath. And how the breath travels from the nostrils in and out. Soften the abdomen so you can breathe diaphragmatically. And do 3 rounds of extended breath, the 3 part, expanding the abdomen to inhale, then chest, and slightly raising collarbones, and then exhaling in the reverse direction. So begin to inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, slightly lift the collarbones, then drop the collarbones, relax the chest, and contract the abdomen. Do 2 more times on your own. Okay. Then breathe normally and mentally divide inhalation into 2 parts and exhalation into 2 parts, and briefly pause. So inhale halfway, then the second half, and exhale halfway and the second half, and make it a little bit more pronounced so we can observe it. Inhale halfway, then exhale, continue to inhale in 2 parts. And now divide the breath into 3 parts, 3-part inhalation, 3-part exhalation. Let's do 1 more round. And then relax the breath. And some other pranayama techniques you can do while in chair is, next one is Ujjayi. Slow, slightly contracting the glottis,
Just breathe heavily, producing a little gentle snoring sound from the throat as you breathe. Okay. Next, do Kapalabhati, which means forced exhalation and relaxed passive inhalation. So do that 15 or 20 rounds of forced exhalation and relaxed inhalation on your own. Okay, relax the breath. Next, do the cooling breath. So open the mouth and make a tube with your tongue and inhale through that tube. And exhale through the nose. Do 2 more times. Yeah, we'll do 2 more times. One more time. Good. Next, we'll do the hissing breath. So you'll breathe through the gums. So open the mouth, bring the teeth together and breathe in through the gums. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Do 2 more times. Good. Now we'll do alternate nostril breathing. So bring the right elbow in front of the chest and the hand in front of the face, and you'll use the thumb and the ring finger. So roll in the index and the middle finger at the base of the thumb and close the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale from left. Then inhale from left, close left with ring finger, exhale from right, inhale from right, and continue at your own pace. And after you exhale from the right nostril next time, you stop. And bring the hand on the knee.
Energy lock or Bandha practice involves controlling the direction and movement of pranic energy. Bandha should be practiced under the guidance of a qualified teacher and after gaining sufficient experience in pranayama or breathing techniques.
While sitting in chair, you can do some bandhas as well, locks. So first, contract and release the root lock while continuing to breathe a few times. And next time you inhale, you contract the root lock and hold. And with exhalation, release. Good. You can also do the chin lock. Chin lock is done with outer retention. So you exhale and slightly lift the shoulder, drop the chin and lock. And release. And only if you have empty stomach you can attempt abdominal lift. It's not necessary, but if you want to do it now, please go ahead and do abdominal lift on your own, slightly bending forward, then straightening up to pull the abdominal organs up. And release and straighten up.
Gestures or mudras help to regulate energy flow in the body and can be adopted in your meditation practice. All hand mudras should be practiced in a comfortable meditative position, keeping the head and the spine straight and the whole body relaxed. The eyes should be closed unless specified otherwise. The touching of fingers interconnects and conserves the energy flow between the two sides of the body.
There are a couple of good mudras. One is the tongue seal or Khechari mudra. So show the mouth open and try to roll the tongue into the throat, upper palate. And now close the mouth and continue to breathe, pressing the bottom of the tip of the tongue against the soft palate at the root of the throat. That's Khechari mudra. And release and breathe normally. You can also practice Sahajoli mudra, urethral contraction. So on your own, the method is simply to describe that you contract and hold the urethra as if you are stopping urination midstream, and contract and release a few times. Yeah. And stop doing this. And for the rest of the practice in chair, you go into Gyan Mudra. Make a circle with the tip of the index finger and thumb with palms facing down. Right.
This is the practice of meditation or dhyana.
And you can do 2 or 3 different practices of deep relaxation. One is visualization that helps you concentrate on your own well-being. Relax the body and the breath and focus your mind on a pleasing image or a reversal of any ailments that you might have. And visualize all the details of the form, the shape, the texture, color, and other qualities of the image until you become fully familiar with it and begin to experience it. To stay in union with the image for a few minutes without being distracted by any other thought. You may use different images each time or repeat the same image. If you are not clear about this practice, please seek the guidance of a qualified teacher. You can also practice silent mantra repetition. So you can use any pleasing sound or syllable. We can use the sound of Om, for instance. So maybe you can just whisper Om 3-4 times so that we know that you are saying Om. Just whisper Om. Do that 2 more times. And then, keeping the mouth closed, relax. Just let the sound repeat internally and silently. And this process may lead you into a meditative experience which you can attain either using the breath awareness technique or the silent mantra technique or visualization technique. And depending on how much break you have to practice this, you can do it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes. Loosening exercises can be beneficial to everyone regardless of the individual's health condition. Before you begin, sit in a comfortable position, relax the body and the mind, and draw the attention inward. Let's begin loosening exercises. So from a comfortable seated position, extend the legs in front and begin bending the toes without moving the ankles. Bend the toes in and out, then bend the ankles. Stretch, flex few times, then rotate the ankles in opposite direction, then in the reverse direction, making circle, and then come to a standing position. Arm stretch breathing, extend the arms and raise halfway. Inhale, exhale down, inhale up, then all the way up. Stretch the arms up to inhale, down to exhale. Continue a few times. Now hip stretch breathing, place the hands on the hips. Lean back with inhalation, bend forward with exhalation. Repeat. Then walking and jogging in your place where you're standing, walk,
Then begin to jog, keeping the hands on the hips, and a little faster, then sideways, then slow down and stop. Knee rotation, place the hands on the knees, rotate clockwise a few times, then counterclockwise a few times, then stand up for hip rotation, twist to your right hand behind the back, left hand on the right shoulder, then twist to the other side. Another hip rotation, place hands on the hips and rotate clockwise a few times, and then counterclockwise a few times. Then clenching the fists, extend the arms diagonally and open and close fist tightly. Continue to breathe. Open the fists and close them again. Bend it up and down, palms facing up and down. Rotating the wrist in one direction and in the opposite direction, then bring the hands down. Hand movement, join the palms together, raise it up, down, then out, in, then sideways, left to right to left, continue. Then clockwise circle, then counterclockwise circle. Then elbow bending, extend the arms out, bend the elbow in, out. Next is shoulder rotation. Place the fingertips on the shoulders, join the elbows in front of the chest, make a circle going out, sideways, down and front, and then in the opposite direction. Now neck movement. Place the hands on the hips, drop the head in front and back, front and back. Inhale up, exhale down. Now making a circle clockwise a few times, and then counterclockwise a few times. Now the palm tree pose. Join and interlock fingers overhead, straight, palms facing up, stretch and rise on your toes and hold and come down, up and down a few times. And bring the hands down, and now the swaying palm tree. So again, join the palms together, bend to your right, stretching the left side, and then in the opposite side, right, left, then straighten up, lower the hands, half wheel pose, push the hips forward and lean back and hold, continue to breathe. Good. Now squat and rise. Bring the hands on the floor beside the feet. Go down, rising on your toes, and bring the buttocks toward the ceiling, up and down. Squat and rise. Now stand up and do the chair pose. Extend the arms in front and pretend you are sitting down in the chair. the heat in the knees. Hold as long as you can comfortably, and then stand up and sit down. Extend the legs in front, pulling the rope. Just imagine rope hanging from the ceiling with the right hand first and left, pull it down alternatingly. Then simple twist to your right as much as you can comfortably, and then twist to your left and right and left and stop. Now churning the mill. First spread the feet apart a little bit, and then make a circle to your right and left a few times, and then in the opposite direction. Next, rock a baby. Hold the right leg between the two elbows, interlock the fingers and swing from side to side. Then place the right foot on the left thigh into half butterfly. Bring the knee up and then down to the floor, up and down a few times, and then switch legs. First rock a baby. Left leg between the two elbows, swing from side to side, and then place the left foot on the right thigh and the knee up and down a few times, and then the full butterfly. Join the feet together in front of the body on the floor. Hold the toes with both hands and bring the knee up and down, and then locked angle pose. Extend the feet further out and bring your forehead to or toward the toes, and then return. The thunderbolt pose. Sit on your heels. Place the hands in front of the knees. Then roll back and forward. When you go back, try to bring your heels to the floor. When you go forward, rising on the toes. Now spinal rock and roll. So in the seated position, bring the knees to the chest, hold the shin bones, bring the nose toward the knees, and roll down on the spine and up. Exhale to roll down, inhale to roll up. Now in a lying down position, bring the knees to the chest and roll from side to side, left, right. Now release and come to a seated position, first in the thunderbolt pose or Vajrasana, and then into the baby pose. So bend forward, bring forehead on the floor, arms to the side, palms facing up. Then rise up for spinal flex into a comfortable seated position. Hands on the knees. Round, then arch the back. Inhale to push the chest forward. Exhale to bend back. Continue. Stop. Then shoulder movement. Placing the fingertips on the shoulders, swing from left to right. Inhale, going left. Exhale, going right. You can go faster. Then slow down, stop and relax. Now lie down, face up for raised leg pose. Bring the feet together, hands beside the body, palms down. Inhale to raise the right leg up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Then the left leg up, down, up, down. Then alternate legs, right, left. Then both legs together. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now leg rotation, keeping the left leg on the floor. Lift the right leg about 3 feet from the floor and rotate in clockwise direction, then counterclockwise direction. Then relax the right leg and bring the left leg up in clockwise direction, then counterclockwise direction. Then release. Next, cycling. Bring both legs up and begin to cycle. Then in the reverse direction. Okay, stop, lower the legs. Next, cradle the legs. Bring the right knee up and place the left foot on it. Hold the right shin bone with both hands and press the right knee close to the chest. Hold. Then release and switch legs. Place the right foot on the left knee. Hold the left shin bone with both hands. Pull the left knee close to the chest. Hold. And release. Now arm and leg stretch. Hold the feet with both hands. Inhale to bring it up and out. Exhale to bring the feet together and down. And continue a few times. Next, wind relieving pose. Bring the feet together and right knee toward the center of the chest. Hold the right shin bone with both hands, press it real tight, and with inhalation bring the nose to the knee. Hold, keep breathing. Then lower the head, release the leg and bring the left knee to the center of the chest. Press it real tight and with inhalation bring the nose to the knee. Keep breathing, hold. Lower the head, release the leg. Now bring both knees to the chest. Wrap your arms around elbow to elbow. Press it real tight. With inhalation, bring your nose between the knees and keep breathing, hold. Then lower the head, release the legs. Now reclining abdominal stretch. Place the right knee on the left side on the floor. Extend the right arm to your right and look at the right hand. And gently release. Bring the left knee to the right side on the floor, pressing it with the right hand. Extend the left arm to the left side and look at the left hand. Try to straighten the right leg on the floor. Now release the arms and legs, straighten the head and the body, and relax in the corpse pose or Shavasana. Feel the energy and lightness in the body. In your own practice, you may choose to spend more time on loosening exercises. It is important to relax in the corpse pose after every 15 to 20 minutes of practicing physical postures. Bring the feet about 18 inches apart, toes pointing to the sides, and bring the hands about 10 inches from the body, palms facing up and fingers naturally curled in. Pull the shoulders down slightly toward the hips, but do not tilt the head. Keep it in line with the spine and keep the neck straight. And the lower back straight. Do not try to hold the body in any particular position. Cause the whole body to relax completely. Observe that the body is in maximum contact with the floor. Bring your attention to every point of contact between your skin and the floor. Become aware of the breath and allow it to become relaxed and rhythmic, soft and deep. Observe the flow of breath through the nostrils. Experience the coolness of inhalations and the warmth of exhalations. The outside world is bringing energy and life into your body as you inhale, and you are eliminating the toxic and stale air as you exhale. Feel this continuous give and take with the universe. Feel that you are connected with the whole universe. You can get into this corpse pose at any time you feel a little tired or need a break. And remain in the corpse pose for a few minutes as you relax the body, the breath, and the mind. It's a good idea to relax in the corpse pose in between your asana practice. After every 10 or 15 minutes of postures, relax in the corpse pose. Now gently roll the head from side to side to come out of the corpse pose. Take a few deep breaths. Turn to one side. Sit up.